Hey everyone, I'm Master Tran from the Muay Thai Association, where we help martial art professionals from all over the country to teach Muay Thai in their school profitably through videotape seminars and also certification. I have a guest here today. I'm really happy to have him here. This is Steve McBride, and he is the owner of the Kahuna Creations.
Kahuna Creations.
Yes. And the reason why he's here is just a little over a year ago, Morgan, my wife, and I bought one of the Kahuna Big Sticks. We bought both of them, and we tried it out, and we loved it. So if you haven't seen that podcast, please go back to Master Ace Tran and look at the podcast until you see what I'm talking about today. Anyways, I want to talk to Steve here to see he has a new product that's coming out that just came out here. We want to help him launch it a little bit. Steve, tell me a little bit about your company and how it got started.
Yeah. Kahuna Creations is a company that we've been in business for 7 years.
Okay.
And started out in my garage making, selling surfboards. I'm a big surfer. Surfboards, skateboards, long skateboards, snowboards, just anything on a board. So our whole thing is, if you think about it, the Hawaiians, the native Hawaiians, hundreds of years ago, were the first people on Earth to get on a board and ride it.
Uh-huh.
If you think about it, on a surfboard, and they'd use that as a way to communicate and to commute between the islands, as well as it was a sport of kings, and the kings would ride surfboards. So it was a very elite thing to do. So we are paying tribute with the Kahuna Creations name, and our artwork and our whole vibe, the whole image is about just getting back. There's something about getting on a board, Master Tran, that when you get on a board, all your troubles go away.
I agree.
It's just hard to explain. It's almost spiritual when you get on a board. You're riding. You're at one. You're whether it's on the snow or on the land or in the water. There's just something about riding a board from your balance, the way that it moves. It's just it's a wonderful thing.
And I agree. I'm a motorcycle rider, and for me, getting on a bike is kind of like relief stress, and so forth. So what got you started to get into the big stick, I guess?
Yeah. So. You think about it, when you ride a board, you get on a board and you're kicking and kicking and kicking, and there was one time when my car was broke down. I had a board. It was 11 miles away where I had to go get it, and I kicked on the board for 11 miles, and my back was all out of line. My legs were numb. It was kind of a miserable experience. It just didn't feel right. And then I started, thinking about. If you go to Hawaii, you go to the ocean, you see a lot of people, males and females, getting on these surfboards and paddling, stand-up paddling. And I thought, this was about 4 years ago, and I said, there's got to be a way to do that on the land, and a more natural way to ride a board on the land than kicking. Mm-hmm. And so we invented the the original Kahuna Big Stick that you got, mm-hmm. and now we've come up with a new version.
Okay. Now, how long has this been patented?
So we just came out. So the Big Stick has been this land paddle has been out for about 3 years now, and we just beginning of May, just last month, came out with a brand new version of the product.
Okay, and with the new version of the product here, have people tried it yet?
Yeah, we've had people try it all over the world. Australia, Europe, Asia, Japan. All over the U.S., even we've had ladies and guys just do marathons with it. Uh-huh. Go 10, 20 miles just paddling.
Yeah.
And so the idea is that when you're on a board, rather than kicking, you paddle it just like you would on a canoe.
Mm-hmm.
You grab the top like this, you grab like this, and you start paddling. And the trick is that we had to create where the land hits the rubber, a way for it to really smoothly work with the road. So it's not jarring to the body, but still has that natural rowing feel. Mm-hmm. And so we came out with this new blade. So
I want you to see this here in the camera. I love this because I haven't tried this one yet. The one I have was from last year's model, which is a round wheel, where you turn it around when it gets when it's used, right?
Yeah, it was our first version. We actually had two wheels that would be fixed on an axle and you just ride it. It worked really well, but we took it to a new level and really examined the way that you ride on a board and followed the contours of how you would ride. So it's much more of a natural feel when you ride. So if you think about it, it's like when you're swimming. When you don't swim just pushing. You reach out in front of you and pull, and then you push. Just like when you're paddling, you reach out and you pull, and then you push, and you pull and you push. And you get, if you think, I mean, I'm not the fitness expert here. I'm not a fitness expert. You're that guy. But it seems to me that you get a really good core workout.
Oh yeah,
by
sure.
by doing that. So when you go to the other side, you change hands.
Yeah. Reach
out in front of you, pull, and then push.
Yeah.
And it's a very smooth riding feeling. I mean, it's not herky-jerky. It's just very nice.
So one thing here for Steve, I was talking to Steve earlier, is that my wife and I, when we got this last year, we wanted to do it just for fun.
Yeah.
Because it's a cool thing to do, it's fun, cash.
Yeah.
But when we got it, we also found out it was a killer workout. So what I would like to do in the future podcasts is show you different ways that you can work out on the Kahuna Big Sticks. I know you guys don't just do the Big Stick here. You guys create your own longboards too, right?
Oh yeah, we've started the company making longboards. We have beautiful longboards, great longboards. The Big Sticks, they come in this adjustable adjustable aluminum. We have bamboo, just a really nice feel, and we got a nice setup.
Yeah, I mean, it's awesome. So I'm gonna try this out. I'm gonna podcast this and let you guys know how it goes here. And but the biggest thing is, guys, if you guys are interested in doing something new, something different, I know wherever I travel and I try the Kahuna Big Stick, everyone's always asking the question, where do you get it? Where can they find this out?
KahunaCreations.com. You can find out dealers. You can buy it on the line. The other thing is that it's super. You'd be shocked how easy it is once you get on the board. I mean, if you don't have very good balance or you don't ride boards, don't worry about it. With the Big Stick, it's super easy. We're in high schools and junior highs all over the country using it. Moms, dads. There's a 90-year-old ex-surfer in Hawaii that uses it. I mean, it's for everybody. It's super fun.
Yeah, because that was my next question, because a lot of people would like to know if anyone can do this. And I would say, you know what? If you've never ridden, I've really never ridden before. Last year was my first year really riding something like this. My wife never did either, but we got on it and it was easy. And again, you gotta take your time, you gotta do it. Now, do you guys have an instructional type of
if you go to
videos?
KahunaCreations.com, there's a how-to land paddle for beginners.
Oh, great.
And for those that are experts, you can see you can see you doing it. There's MMA professionals using it, triathletes.
Yeah.
Matthew McConaughey's actually used it.
Wow.
People magazine.
All right. Awesome.
So it's out there.
Good. Well, we're teaming up here. Well, Steve and I, we're going to be teaming up and really helping each other and promoting each other through different areas. But I just want to see, because I was really honored to have Steve come by to the Muay headquarters out here in Colorado. He happened to have his son out here, being in the tennis tournament coming up here.
Yeah, big tennis tournament.
So he decided to stop by here and say hi to myself and just introduce this new product out there. So go check it out at KahunaCreations.com. Is that
That's
right?
Right on.
Yeah, so anyways, guys, hey, stay tuned. There's a lot of new things coming out here on our podcast. And like I said, Kahuna Creations and Tran are working together, and we're teaming up to see what we do to help out you guys out there to change up your lifestyle, all right? Anyways, till next time, live your life with faith, passion, and purpose. Take care.
Mahalo.
Awesome.